This is Juliana. She's one of our ambassadors for Triple Winter Program.
Listen. Hang on a minute. How old are you? No way. You can't be. It's too cute for me. 13, right? Step away from me. I'm talking. Go away right now. So, there's some rules. Right, I'm going to ask some questions first of all. Do you clean your room? High five. You have a boyfriend? High five. do you do well at school? High five. Do you run around and go crazy? Scream? Shout? Right, I want you to shout right now as loud as you can. That was it? Like, see? Right. No boyfriends, clean your room, straight A's. You can have a boyfriend when you're 65. Alright? And that's just it. That's my rules. BFFs? Oh no, I want to... Alright. Now that means we're like BFFs, right? That means everything I do, you can see, everything you do, I can see. Just check it. Right, now do you want to say something? Sorry.
I think not, Jamie. Maybe you got it under control.
Alright, which one do you want? Come here. Alright, so, do you like cook? Alright, there's some recipes in there, but how about this? So, tell me your name. A-N-A? So only one. You like to cook, right? I'm going to give you a
It's a good match.
Okay. So now you've got 3 pictures of me. Do you need any more? So if you put this on the back door of your house, nobody's going to come near your house. Alright? I buy candles. That's 1 on 1. Don't tell them I did that. Thank you. I know. What's your favorite? What is the favorite thing you love to cook? Cinnamon! I hate cinnamon! Oh! I don't like, I shouldn't say hate, I dislike cinnamon. You like cinnamon? I like the cake, but I don't like the cinnamon. So if you can lose the cinnamon, I'll eat the cake. Oh, I mean, I am so, this one of the waiters is like sucker punch me right now. I like brownies. Brownie cakes. What else do I like? Anything sweet. You know what I had driving down here? 2 cheese and raspberry bagels. Yeah, I know I'm fat, but it was good. Yeah. It was really good. Yeah. So do you try cheesecake yet? Yeah. You like it? Yeah, it's really good. Crab? You like crab? Have you tried it? Good. Alright. I got pizza. FedEx lost the pizza, so we're going to find FedEx. But I'm saying some pizza when it comes in. Thank you. Chicken wings. Got me chicken rolls. Thank you. Awesome. Alright. Good job, Missy.
Thank you.
Alright. Me and you are going to cook sometime, right? That'd be great. Such a chore. Well, thanks for coming out. Having a little fun. And you can scream anytime you want. Scream it now. I don't care about all these people looking at me. any good as I have not eaten it. Well, maybe.
Oops, sorry.
It smells like some type of soup. Or vegetables. So look. I'm going to give you, don't tell them I give you this, alright, because you get me shot. It's kind of a little big, but you'll grow into it. Right? Maybe double it over. It's not tight, but you have to figure that out.
Thank you.
But don't tell them I did that, and I'll just tell her that I love it. I do love it, but it's kind of cute too. There's one thing that annoys me on tables, you know why? It's flowers.
You too.
My City Queen only has peanuts and flowers that literally are 4 to 6 inches off the table, so she can see everybody.
Yep. That's the way we like it. Smooth the flowers.
And they are my favorite rolls, by the way. Martin's rolls, potato rolls. They really are. I love them. Did you meet my wife? Did you meet Gail? She'll be here in a minute. She's the cute one. Out of the two of us.
The other.
Well, I think I'm cute. That's okay. I won't say that. Why has everybody stood up like doing nothing?
Have a seat, everyone. Are you hungry?
She's hungry. Birthday cake.
So it's just a quick word of thanks fundraiser this year. She's done a fantastic job for us. Last year it took us 13 weeks to sell out all of the tickets. And with Juliana's help this year we sold them out in 6. So we raised $1.6 million.
I need it for next week.
Yeah. And when Juliana met all our store managers, we launched the campaign. She says she wants to be a chef. And so we thought it was just a great opportunity for her to meet one of the best chefs in America, if not the world.
Well, I don't know about that. I consider myself not bad. I'm not the best. There's a lot of people better than me, but you know what? I truly believe that if you love what you do, you will always be good at what you do.
Amen.
And here's one piece of advice to everybody in this room, except Gordon, because he's the president. Can't. If you do something you love, you'll never want for money. Because the passion and the love you have for whatever it is you do, and mine's cooking, gives me such a high, money will always follow you. And my guys will tell you that Dave, so that guy, come around here Dave so she can see him. That's Dave. He was 30 years as the Army Food Advisor in the American Army. The big guy there, Shane, wearing the chef's jacket, he was a former Marine. And I was in the Navy, so, we don't work. Does anybody work here?
Answer correctly.
Maybe.
You got the bosses here.
So you don't love what you do then?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, so you don't work now.
Are we interviewing?
So, don't ever chase money. Hey, Gail, come and say hi to Juliana. Don't ever chase money. Here, it's Gail. It's my wife. She's kind of cute too, right? Like me. So don't ever chase money. It will come to you. And if you love doing what you do, Gail's a wrestler. She's a professional wrestler. She's been doing it for 14 years, 15 years. And she loves what she does. She gets beat up every week. Not really. I get beat up every week. But it's fun, right? If you love what you do, you'll always make money and you'll always have a good time. So, and thank you for doing all that hard work. That's a big job. 3 weeks next time. All of it. Good job. See, that's all you can do, right? Is try. That's it. She's ambassador for John Hopkins.
So this is the Children's Cancer Foundation and John Hopkins. So we'll do a fundraiser
all the
each year.
tickets, and normally 13 weeks you did in 6, and I said now 3. Because every time you do good, we want it better. I don't know why, it's just the American way. Right. We want to do it smaller, faster, longer, whatever. Right. Now you've got 3 pictures of me, one for the back door. Nobody's going to come to your house, right? Well, listen, I got to say, even though we've been doing the food line for 3 years, to go into retail, me and you sitting at a table, and here we are months later, and it's a reality. And we can all make a difference in people's lives, just like you. You know, it's never too small, it's never too big. Whatever you can do, it's really cool. Because I say every week, every show I do, if everybody did something for somebody less fortunate than ourselves every day, our world would be an amazing place. It doesn't have to include money. It can be like opening the car door, saying thank you to somebody, smiling, buying a cup of coffee. That's my show. But you've given us that opportunity to be able to extend the growth of what you do, and together as partners we can really make a big difference, and that's huge to us. So thank you.
And the teams work well together. I think the teams have done a fantastic job, so it really is, yeah.
Who does a lot? Yes! You didn't even move, but whatever. I've heard him chat before. So, yeah, I know, it was funny. Like, yeah, all right, whatever.
And Jeff and from the Children's Cancer Foundation, so they do a lot of work with us.
And you've got Justin's stuff, right?
Yeah, Justin and David, we're all connected.
Good.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a quick...
All right, guest of honor, you're first. You're the guest of honor. You got to eat first. And I'll follow you. Yeah, you got to go first. Nobody can eat unless you eat.
Long time ago, say. Would you serve?
What would you like?
Will you send me a picture later of you took our
All your favorites.
You just hear that, right? Gordon, my wife said, oh, you look, your favourites. It's not really good for you, but they're delicious. Martin's rolls.
Oh, you weren't kidding. I thought he was sweet. No, they are.
They're great.
What is that like?
There you go. Wow.
Thank you so much. Get a knife and a fork.
Stage 4 leukemia. And she is clear as of January the 29th. And when she was going through chemo,
Always have a backup.
and her dad is a kind of a big shot at Comcast. When she was going through chemo, it was really painful, right? And radiation. So I would FaceTime with her while she was chemoing. I did a video, first of all, to kind of keep her company and say, oh, it's okay, I know it hurts, but working, you know. And then I ended up FaceTiming her. And when she was doing chemo and radiation, I would FaceTime and make her laugh and be silly and goofy.
That's so cool.
I'm still silly and goofy. But she is clear as of, she took her last radiation, or the last test on the 29th of January. And she
went to Disney World.
yeah, and then we helped to go to Disney and Disney World.
Disney World.
That's awesome. And they just got back, so I'll probably see her actually tomorrow, the next day.
Oh, yeah.
So tomorrow we make hoagies for all the. How many hoagies, Justin? For all the military and the hospitals and whatnot
Where
in
is it?
Philadelphia.
In Philly?
So cool.
Yeah, it's the biggest.
That's great.
And they support Gordon. They support the USO. They do about $1 million. Well, just about $1 million a year to USO. So we're doing that, and they're helping us foundation-wise to do it. So it all ties in there. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
So how was it?
Treated for that, and it went away, and it was gone for 3 years, and then it came back. Would anyone like leg soda or water? Got rid of that, it came back again, and her lymph nodes in her chest and abdomen. That, and it came back. 15 months now, it came back in her right arm.
Well, you're in a great place with great people, huh?
Yeah, it's fine. We're still doing chemo. It's just world chemo and around IV chemo.
Well, I have to email you, and then you have a phone, right? You have a phone? Okay. I'm going to email you. You email me? You can FaceTime me. Kind of cool with that BFS.
That'd be awesome.
I don't do that for many people, by the way. Because I'm really busy and I travel a lot. But you're cute too, so.
Okay.
Juliana's got a big following, hasn't she? Juliana's got a big following on her, is it Facebook?
1.5 million folks now have watched her on YouTube. Yep. She's famous all over the world in 200
Very inspirational, right?
countries.
How's it being married to a superstar?
Did not.
So I did a show called Dinner Impossible with the top 7 magicians, actually 63 magicians, but the top 7 of them were Penn and Teller, David Copperfield, Siegfried and Roy, and I had to make food look like something that it wasn't. So dessert had to look like entree had to look like dessert. Neil Patrick Harris, who was a member of the Magic Circle,
Right.
was my host, and I kept shouting at him because he kept ruining my what was it, my nachos, and I was making nachos, but you know how you have nachos with cheese?
Right.
So I made the nachos look like cheese nachos, but it was actually dessert by taking mango, water, blending it together, then adding liquid nitrogen to it.
Whoa.
And then grating it like you grate cheese because it froze.
Huh.
And it looked like cheese, but it was actually mango. And we used kiwi fruit as the salsa, and like green tomatillos. We made a meatloaf out of turkey and ground beef that looked like a chocolate gâteau. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That is that is cool.
Yeah, and I almost like killed Neil Patrick. Yes.
Go ahead and just pick any card.
Right. Have you relaxed now?
Not really.
Pressure's on.
There's no pressure. This is your TV day here.
Sure. Go ahead and show everybody. I'll go over here. No one sees it.
Okay, we got
Why do you put the 4 of clubs?
Yeah, brilliant. So you can go ahead and put it right here. So now this is this is one of my favorite tricks, and it's unusual because the magician gets to see the card. You were close. It's not the 4. But what I want you to do, Gail, right? Go ahead and just push it right into the middle there.
Very good.
Good job.
Thank you.
American Airlines pays for their whole flights and put them up in hotels. So the kids have a whole weekend of kid stuff. And then we do a barbecue on a Friday night. And Saturday is a 5-course dinner, sit down, black tie. And all the money that we raise from that goes to the scholarships of the kids. But Cisco Foods gives me all the food. Mm-hmm. Then I have the Joint Chiefs of Staff give me all the staff, all the Navy cooks, Army, you name it, Coast Guard, Marines. Gary plays, and we feed them, and it's just a weekend of amazing unselfishness. It's awesome. Really cool to watch kids talk about their experience and husbands and wives talk about experience. But last year we fed 122,000 wounded warriors and caregivers. It's amazing. In 7 different hospitals. It's pretty awesome.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
I'm sorry?
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
It is. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, if we all have jobs to do because we have to make money. But there's a certain point in your career or your life that money, you have to make it, but it really is irrelevant. It's about other people. And it takes a while to reach that point. But when you reach it, you get it. You know, it's about people like you. Because you give inspiration to others too, you know, right? So your blog and your things that you do help other people. By you telling your story, it helps other kids go through what they go through.
That's right.
What did you tell all our managers at our conference about you're never going to be a giver-upper? Yeah?
I got it. Whining is for babies.
Exactly.
I'm going to show that to my guys. When you go in the other room, shout, Ryan, why are you whining? Or Justin.
Yeah.
So Ryan, when we were going to Afghanistan in 2013, I asked my team, we want to go to Afghanistan, and Ryan was, oh, I'll go. He's a young guy. So when we were in 5 of the most forward operating bases, where not many people get to go to, because it's very dangerous. But my phone bill was like $3,000. My daughter, I have a 14-year-old daughter now, she was 12 then. Okay?
She's
It
so
was like,
nervous
Daddy,
about
can't
him
go to
going.
Afghanistan. I'm like, don't worry about it. I used to call her every night.
Wow.
So Ryan videoed everything. So we have it all on video.
Like your dad.
I'm sorry?
Like your daddy.
Yeah.
She's like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. One day you'll look back at that and you'll be like, what a dork my dad was. You can't say that, okay? But you're going to think it, right? You are. You know you are. Because I thought that about my dad too. But when he was like videoing me playing football or soccer.
I wish I had footage of me. Because I blocked out my childhood. I can't remember much, you know.
Really?
So then you'll be looking back when you've got kids and you'll be like,
Look at me as a
Look
kid.
at me!
and you'll be watching this moment and you'll be like, who was that guy? Like, that kid's your own by then.
Yeah.
No prayer.
So where do you live? You live local?
About an hour and a half north of here. Depending on traffic lights, 2 hours.
Yeah, it took us like almost 4 hours or so. In Philly.
Wow.
The last hour of that's in
I
DC.
slept.
It was great until when you hit 50 and then all of a sudden like, mine. I used to come in here every 2 days a week to the White House. Way back when.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Under who? Which years?
Oh, I've cooked for the last 5 presidents. We were supposed to be actually there on the 28th of July, but now he's just booked a trip to Russia
Is that so? Wow, that's awesome.
because somebody wants to decide to put nuclear weapons again.
Wow.
Juliana, what's your favorite food to cook or to eat?
Cinnamon cake.
We've already had this conversation, right? I mean, are you going to get with the program here or what? Because what is my pet? What don't I like? Cinnamon and
Although you have.
That's what Becca says.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that's what that's.
But in dessert, you're more accepting of it. And you won't have any coffee or.
I like cinnamon. I'm okay with that.
I don't think there's not a person that isn't okay with cinnamon.
But there's a lot of sugar in that, so that's not
What
really
about
a big deal.
bread pudding?
Bread pudding, I make a bread pudding, cinnamon Tabasco ice cream with it.
Wow.
That's pretty good, but I eat the bread pudding and not the ice cream.
Good job.
Who said cake?
Thanks, sir.
Look at, show me muscles. Show your muscles. Look at them muscles.
Wow.
One of your guys, one of the security guys, your security guys, pulled me up the magazine, where Trade magazine.
I saw him. He was like over the moon when he came out.
Charlie.
Yeah. Oh, he wanted you to sign the magazine?
Yes.
Sign the guns.
Abs. I used to have them, now I don't know, in fact.
Right.
Two contestants living on a bus crossing the country. But they lived on the bus and I didn't. We flew and,
Yeah, right.
did it. But no, and then my tour bus, when we
this stays in the
do
hotel.
my live shows and we're doing multiple cities, then I have a tour bus. Because it makes sense if it's, 5 hour, 6 hour drive between cities as opposed to getting up, moving all the stuff, It's just a pain, but,
But it's squishy on a bus.
you don't ever want
Yeah,
to
you
move.
don't.
Oh my God.
To sleep, you're constantly.
We had the 2015 bus. It was a nice bus, but when you sleep on the back, it's like you don't sleep. You stay awake all night because you're going across the room like this.
So don't be a rock star, right?
Yeah.
Not that good.
Not unless you're Snoop Dogg, and then
you
you're like.
can stay in the hotel. Then you can afford the hotel and the bus.
So it's not Air Force One.
Yeah, I've done that one. That was the easy one. Air Force actually 28 and 2900,000.
What?
Clinton bought 28,000, 29,000 in 2 planes. Bought the new one he was president for reconditioning.
So I'm flying this afternoon, so I've got to head.
Okay.
Nice to see you. Thanks.